So, Joe Burrow posted on Instagram one word about Media Day: resurgence. And I think that's like the best word to use when it comes to this upcoming season. Well, obviously, if you guys have not seen Media Day before, it's pretty simple actually. It's just they take pictures in front of the jungle. And it honestly is absolutely amazing, like the pictures wise. It is some of the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen. Maybe I'm a little biased because, listen, I love seeing Bengals pictures. But with that being said, though, it's pretty simple when it comes to the pictures. But again, resurgence. Now, if you don't know what resurgence means, you probably do, but a little lesson here. Resurgence is a rising again into life, activity, or prominence. A resurgence of interest. And obviously, last season, with Joe being out for the season, this season is a season of resurgence. This is the season that we come back and we figure things out, right? And we have what we pretty much should have had last season, which was an actual resurgence. But it's not just a resurgence of Joe Burrow. And I think that's another kind of part of this, is it's more than just Joe. Because at the end of the day, there's other people who have to prove themselves and have to, really have themselves the season. And that's number one is going to be Frank Pollock. I've been very critical of Frank Pollock on this channel, okay? And I'll admit, to a certain degree, maybe, he hasn't had the best available players to go out there and be the best offensive line coach possible. Sometimes I guess I can, be a little bit extra when it comes to someone not giving the best situation possible for my quarterback, okay? I'm very protective of Joe in that context. With that being said, now with the various men's in there, Trent Brown, who is ranked top 30 when it comes to right tackles in the league. He has Orlando Brown. Obviously, Cordell Volson's a weak link here, but outside of him, you still got Teddy K. You still got Kappa, who's amazing. There is no reason why there shouldn't be a resurgence here of Frank Pollock. Like, if you're ever going to have a chance to be great and show how great of an offensive line coach you are, the resurgence happens with Frank Pollock this season. Because he has the guys, he has the men to get the job done. Next player who I think should have a resurgence is Brad Robbins. Now, I think Austin, in the end, will make and get the job. But at the end of the day, this is his sophomore year. And his job is on the line. He's competing right now with Austin for this job going into the season. And I do not believe that they will have two punters going into this upcoming year. So there's going to be a resurgence of, who can be the guy? Who can be the guy in the end here? Who can really show that he is the true punter for this team? And it's going to be a small window, a small area, but Brad's going to have a resurgence here. He's going to have to come back to life and really show, hey, listen, I'm the guy. And in a short period of time, because if Austin starts looking really good, this could go really bad very quickly. Outside of those guys, I really wouldn't say there's too many other players that I would say need to have a quote-unquote resurgence. Von Bell, I think, for what it is, I think he's absolutely fine. I'm expecting more from a non-player point of view of Von Bell, more of as a leader and as a communicator than an actual, player going out there and playing at the top of his game, right? So everyone else, I'm kind of expecting what we can expect here, right? I guess you could say T, but even then, T is still amazing. I mean, he's had injuries issues a little bit, but he's still an amazing wide receiver, and I expect him to kind of do what he always does, right? Last season had injuries, but go out there, put 1,000 yards, and help us win some games. So, overall wise, Joe being back just encourages this resurgence in the Cincinnati Bengals this season. And I think that's, again, like I said before, that's what this season is. This season is a resurgence season. This season is a comeback season. This season is where we finish what we started, and we get that ring. See you guys next one. Who dey? Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Who dey? Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Nobody. Did I butcher that? I might have butchered that. I haven't done it in a while. Peace out.